So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how I have created this WhatsApp chatbot which has automated my WhatsApp conversation. First, I'm going to demonstrate in front of you how it is going to work, and then we are going to start creating this from the beginning. For this, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a question. Here I am going to send this question. Do you offer automation services? I have sent this question. Now, if I receive the reply based on the same query or the question which I have sent, then this is going to show us the AI agent which we have created using Pabbly Chatflow is working completely fine. So here you see I have received this message. Hi, yes, we do offer automation service at Growth Edge Solution. Our main services are done for you automation setup, WhatsApp AI chatbot setup, online course consultation call. If you want, I can help you choose the best option based on your business type and budget. What kind of business do you run? I'm going to send another question. Do you have any affordable options? I have sent this question. Let's wait for the reply. So here I have received this message. Yes, we have affordable options too. Budget-friendly options, consultation call, online course. If you want a done for your automation setup, that starts from 5,000 and goes higher depending on your requirement. I'm going to ask another question. What do you recommend for beginners? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. So here I have received this message. For beginners, I recommend our online course. It's designed to be easy to follow and include template and workflows. So you can learn automation step by step. Best beginner option is this. So you see, this is how my AI agent is working. And now if you also want to learn how I can create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create this WhatsApp AI agent or a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. First, we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not. And when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. Here I'm landed towards the All Pabbly apps page where I'm going to select this Pabbly Chatflow Access Now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this Add WhatsApp number. Click on this WhatsApp Connect, which is the preferred method, or you can use a manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow to your WhatsApp. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now we have to create this AI agent, and to create this AI agent, we have this option of AI Assistant on the left-hand side. Let's open this. Here I'm landed towards this page. We can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this Add AI assistant, and let's first name this as WhatsApp chatbot. And then I'm simply going to click on this Add AI assistant. Here I'm landed towards this page. On the top, you can see all these options. So first one is this AI instructions. In this instruction type, I have this AI agent which I have selected, and as I select the AI agent, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to your choice and preference. Then we have this AI configuration. Under this, we have the first one is as temperature. So set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use is OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini, and then we have this API key. Now over here, I have already created the API key, so I'm going to click on this connect, and you will see OpenAI key saved successfully. How to get this API key? Now I am on the paid version, so it is important that you also have the paid version of OpenAI, and then you have to click on this hyperlink where you will be landed towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new key, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and paste that over here. Now if I scroll down, I have this option of AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you can enter the message and it will start displaying. Then we have this top keyword. So when the user do not want to get the reply from the AI agent, they can send this particular keyword and the AI agent will stop replying. Moving on towards the next option, here we have this retry attempt. So when the AI agent fails to respond, or when the API is not responding, the messages are not sent, then the number of attempt which is given to the AI agent to reply to the query is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. So when the API is not responding, this particular fallback message will be sent. Now here I have written this message. You can also add the company details of the contact information, so that whenever the AI agent is not replying, at least the contact details of the company is shared and your user can reach out to you. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge source. I have selected the knowledge source as upload file. I am going to click on this cloud and then go towards this file which I have created, and then I'm going to open this. In this manner I have downloaded this. I'm going to open the file which I have created. So this is the file which I have created, AI agent knowledge page, WhatsApp lead to customer automation. Here I have provided the business overview. You can see all the details, core objective of AI agent, product and services offered, target customers, lead entry point, AI agent responsibilities, conversion flow. Then we have the rest of the details like pricing, payment, follow-up automation, offer and urgency, triggers, FAQs, and these details. I have created a very detailed knowledge base, and you have to create a knowledge base providing all the details of your product and services, and using those details only your AI agent is going to reply to the customers. So here I have uploaded this knowledge base. Now you have to download this knowledge base and upload in .txt or .pdf format. If your PDF has images, the limit is up to 10 pages only. Moving on towards the next part, which is this assistant interface. So over here you see you can change the interface of your AI agent, and something like this will appear in front of your customer. You can change the heading name, and you can see it changing over here. You can do the same for the subheading and it will change. If you can do it, then we have this initial messages. So you can add 2 initial messages using which your AI agent is going to reply to the customers. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled. You can also disable this and it will be removed from here. I'm going to keep it enabled. Then we have this footer text where I have added the privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message, I need help. Now when it is not necessary that based on this particular message only my AI agent is going to reply, it is going to reply based on any message. Moving on towards the next part, here we have the styling. So I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also, and it will start appearing over here. Then we have this assistant shape. So you can select it as circle, square, and rounded square. I'm going to keep it as circle. Then we have this assistant background, text color, button color, chat bubble, text color. You can change this according to your choice and preference. I'm going to keep it as default. Then you can also upload the header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture just in the manner you have uploaded the knowledge base. Here you are done creating this AI agent. Now you have to learn how you can activate this. You have to toggle on this button, save this AI assistant. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. And then you can also embed this AI assistant using this code to your website, and whenever someone will click on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp. Now we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side we have this inbox. I'm going to open inbox in a new tab. Here I am on this page. I have to toggle on this button, select the AI assistant which I have created, and then simply save this. In this manner I have assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually and to particular chat is very illogical. So what we can do, we can assign this to a group of contact or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side where you can see all these options, so I'm going to open the settings and go towards the inbox settings in a new tab. So I am on this inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. I've kept it enable AI auto replies. So we have to keep it on, then we can add the rule. In this rule, we can select the list which we have created and assign the AI chatbot to that particular list, or we can add more rules, select all the contacts or another rule and assign that AI agent to that particular contact or to all the contacts, and then simply save the rules which we have created, and in this manner the AI agent will be assigned to particular chats. So here we have learned how we can assign the AI assistant, how we can guide our AI assistant to reply in a particular manner, how we can create the knowledge base, how we can style this AI assistant or change the interface of this AI assistant. This is how we have created this AI assistant, and now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.